Drinking water is probably the best tip I could give you guys on how to maintain healthy hair. Water does so much for our bodies that I feel people don't realize or take for granted, because if they did, they would drink it more. There's no real taste, so you can't really complain about that, and you can get it pretty much anywhere. Just be careful on some of the places you get it from, like certain tap places. But water helps your hair, it helps your skin, it helps your nails. Just drink it. Now, you can't just rely on water. You're gonna have to incorporate a healthy diet. And trust me, I know this isn't easy because your girl literally just started like a week ago. But it does get easier. Certain foods are geared towards certain parts of our body. Protein is what gives our hair that strength, and nuts in particular is what gives our hair that shine. Step away from the water and shampoo. Do not, I repeat, do not wash your hair every day. I know the thought process is that you've added so many chemicals and products into your hair that you need to wash it out, but it's only going to leave your hair dull, thin, and dry. When washing your hair, you always want to use cold water. And I don't mean so cold that it's almost uncomfortable to sit under, but you don't want it to be hot either. Your hair is most fragile when it's wet, so just imagine what lathering shampoo and using combs and running your fingers through your hair is doing to your hair using hot water. And another little tip for washing your hair is only put shampoo in the roots of your hair, because if you put it all over, it's just going to dry your hair out. So just put it in the roots of your hair and let the shampoo trickle down into the rest of your hair. Your hair should be considered another part of your body that needs to be pampered. Consider deep conditioning equivalent to a $90 all-over body massage. It just has to happen. Above are my favorite shampoo and conditioner, and they're both by Hask. They're both inexpensive, and they both come with argan oil. And I believe in this collection, because Hask has quite a few collections, they also have an oil and a little packet deep conditioner as well. Now, notice I said reduce heat, not no heat, because one, I'm going to be realistic, and two, I'm not going to tell you guys not to do something that I do myself. Yes, I use heat, but I've learned how to use heat in moderation. I've learned to use heat with heat protectants, and I've learned to use heat with temperatures that are appropriate for my hair type. If you're going to use heat in your hair, always, always, always use a heat protectant. This is something I didn't learn until after high school, and I'm still paying for it now. Tresemme is one of the best heat protectants out there, so if you're just getting into doing your own hair, go check that out and thank me later. I think everyone would agree that we need to trim your ends. I think where we disagree is how often you need to trim your ends. If you don't trim your ends and you run a brush or a comb through your hair, it tends to get stuck in the bottom, and that's when we start facing breakage. So I like to get my ends trimmed about twice a year, so every 6 months, but that's up to you. Massaging your scalp not only helps for circulation to your roots, which promotes new hair growth, but it feels good. Like, is it just me? Anyway, but you can use coconut oil or olive oil and use that to massage in your scalp right before you wash your hair. But you can use just your fingers and massage your scalp every night before you go to bed. So one of the best things you can do for your hair is leave it alone. The more you run your fingers or a comb through your hair, the more likely you are to have breakage, and that's exactly what we don't want. So I only like to use a comb when I'm styling my hair in the morning, and just hope and pray that everyone I want to see me look cute sees me by 9 a.m. because I'm not touching it again after that. So those are some of the things I do to maintain healthy hair. Be sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you learned anything in this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!